Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Intermountain SD40-2 locomotive. This is the latest release. Several schemes with ESU LOKSound in the locomotives with a superior DCC control and great sound. So let's take a look at what you get in this Intermountain SD40-2 starting next. Alright, we're going to go ahead and unbox this. I'll show you some other schemes too. All the paperwork's hidden in the back. Talks about the F8 key, turning sound on. If you want to read more about that, you can pause it, as all these videos are recorded in high definition. The operator's guide is also included in the box. And you've got the locomotive itself in a plastic sleeve. It's very familiar around the industry of model trains. Soft plastic to protect the locomotive from scrapes, and it's seated nice and firmly there. All right, let's take a look at a little detail here. You've got the handrails on the front, which are white plastic, and two-part handrails there. You've got ditch lights above the anti-climber. You've got the accessory hoses and coupler cut lever. You've got the cab, which has interior detail, number 43 and INRD.com on the side. Indiana Railroad on the side, nice logo. You've got the dustbin hatch, lift rings, exhaust, dynamic brake fans and exhaust, and radiator fans and exhaust. Stanchions and handrails are nice and straight. You got nice truck detail on the side. On the back you have rear lights. They're all LED. You may be able to see the safety tread on the walkways, coupler cut lever, and accessory hoses along with metal couplers on the back. You've got number boards on the back as well. Separately applied grab irons and some nice detail on the fans and all around this locomotive. That's going to be it for detail on the SD40-2. Now we're going to look at several different schemes and then move on to operation. A quick once around of the KCS locomotive. As you can see, you've got road name specific detail because the ditch lights are below the anti-climber. You've got an MU stand there on the front. Just a couple differences from the Indiana Railroad scheme. I'm sure there's other ones we haven't mentioned yet. There's a flat front pilot there without really a snow plow. Kansas City Southern along the side. Nice silver roof there. And more of the same detail on the back end. We aren't quite done with KCS yet because there's another KCS scheme, the gray scheme here, on cab number 656. Again, some detail differences overall, but as you can see, really nice gray scheme with the red KCS along the side, black underbody detail, more of the same in terms of safety tread, and got some decent compartment depth there. That door is a little more deep than other doors. Looks like it's got a mold depth difference. So definitely a nice attempt and execution by Intermountain to make these SD40-2s nice. You've got etched metal windshield wipers. Another beautiful scheme in Canadian National is this Expo 86 Vancouver edition. This is road number 5334, and you can see some details like the front mounted horn. You've got the bell. You have sand filler hatches, a cab nose door that's nice depth there, separately applied. You've got the ditch lights, which look a little different. Look like they're missing their housing, but if you look at the prototype photos, that's actually correct. You've got a striped snow plow with accessory hoses, silver tipped ends, coupler cut levers. Beautiful scheme on the side there. You've got that larger housing over here. You've got the blower. You got the yellow-green. Oh boy, here's where I get colorblind. Blue, purple, maybe? I'm colorblind on that. Yeah, beautiful locomotive so far. Got a brake stand in the back, brake wheel with the stand, I should say. And just probably my most eye-popping scheme that I could see on all of these models. Another CN version here, you've got the bell mounted in between the number boards, sand filler hatches, cab nose door detail, LED headlights. You've got ditch lights above the anti-climber in this case, accessory hoses with silver tipped ends, cab interior detail. You've got this large housing here which extends over. You can tell definitely the difference compared to the other units. In that case, you've got dustbin hatch, horn, radiator fan grills, Canadian National on the side blower housing here, brake wheel mounted on the back, rear ditch lights as well, and more of the same detail on the other side. Alright, we've got our locomotive. We're going to apply track power. Got some really nice bright lights. That's one strong point from Intermountain, bright headlights and ditch lights on this locomotive. We're going to go ahead and listen to some sounds on the locomotive. So I'm going to look at the quick start guide and take a look at the functions of this ESU LOKSound decoder. And we start by hitting F8, which turns the prime mover on. Should have a nice startup sequence. We'll go ahead and test some of the 21 functions listed, starting with bell. Horn. Very responsible there. F3 is coupler clank. F4 does the dynamic brake. Just remove the locomotive to get it to kick in. F5 number board lights. They are actually lit. Nice backlight to the number board. F6 is nose Mars light, in this case ditch lights. F7, dimmer, dims the headlight, that works correctly. F8 does the shutdown. F9 is manual notching up, 10 manual notching down, and you've got several other functions all the way to F19. So that's all we're going to do in terms of that. Let's actually move this locomotive and see how it operates under slow speed control. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move it one speed step out of 126 on my MRC Prodigy Elite. Nice crawl to the locomotive at one speed step, moving very, very slowly with very little lurch. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Go in reverse here. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Very good there. Well, that's going to do it for this video on the Intermountain SD40-2 locomotives with ESU LOKSound. Great line of locomotives. They are in stock at brick and mortar hobby shops, online retailers, and at Intermountain. The website still has several of these variations, and they have upcoming variations. So a great model, definitely tried and true. I think the ditch lights, the lighting in general, are a strong point, along with the sound, motor control, and detail. So overall, very pleased with these locomotives. I'm going to leave you with a run-by of a couple of these, but also check out facebook.com/HO Scale Product Reviews, where I have my own Facebook page, and you can see some trains running from time to time on there as well. We'll see you next time right here. Take care.